Hey Meeka, how are you? Hopefully you're tuning in. I'm gonna broadcast like usual, but I mean, I go unlisted, and I think you're probably like the only one who'd actually watch these anyway. So when I started doing all these, I only started doing them honestly because I needed a friend to talk to, and I had nobody. I mean, no one. No one. At 48 years old, going through it after she left. She didn't leave me after she left the house. I had nobody. I was all alone by myself in this house. And I was going for the fucking wall. You know what I mean? Because I had lost like 18 years of my life for nothing. I was pissed off, but you're not supposed to be pissed because that shows you have still emotion for that. I'm like, no, it means I'm freshly wounded and scarred. Like my ex-wife. I'm not carrying any feelings for her except for hostility for what she did. My ex-fiance, I'm upset that I wasted 18 years. I mean, for what it was, I could have done that in 3 years. You know, I mean, she got everything she needed from me in 3 years, so she could have gone away, and I could have started, you know. I've been like, what, 33? It would have been 2008. I really wouldn't want to bring a kid into this world, you know, but I mean, at least if there was something my then would-be wife, who would be like one of my best friends, of course, because I don't settle for... No. I don't do that. I have no desire, never have. But, we're just store, got some more stuff to put in the, sorry, Traverse City has up north, Michigan has the best sweet cherries in the world. In the world. They're so good. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how good they are. They're so sweet. They have the Cherry Fest. There's all kinds of stuff up here. It's really incredible. I mean, there's just so much stuff based on cherries up here. If you're planning on selling anything cherry product up here, it better be fucking like, actually, you better be able to taste like cherries like hardcore. Samuel Adams beer has a cherry wheat. It's totally different here than it is anywhere else. Because, they know cherries, they have Cherry Festival. It'd be like a place that's known for blueberries, and there's like a blueberry beer. And there's just a hint of blueberries, like, oh, I can taste it. And then you go like, where they have a blueberry festival, and, hello. You go to the blueberry festival, and, it better be fucking blueberry. If you're in Florida, it better taste like orange. That's what it is up here. They make sweet cherries, they make plain cherry. It's just cherry fields up here, so it's amazing. There's beautiful beaches, really cool restaurants and stuff, like a lot of lighthouses. It's really cool. And then there's just so many beaches everywhere. You're never more than like 15, 20 minutes from water here. A Lake Michigan. Really cool fresh water, salt water. Some of that are private, some of that are, you know, public. Really cool. I love it up here. But what I was saying was when I started, I just wanted someone to talk to. A friend. I wasn't looking to date. Especially after 18 years. It wasn't at all. There's one exception, but that's the exception, not the rule. So I started trying to do, you know, I went on chat roulette, hoping it wasn't just a bunch of sad dudes hoping to see some women. Oh, really, man? That's what we reduced to? There'd be like a woman every now and again, but usually young, you know. I guess they're looking for penises. You don't have your dick out and they go to the next person. It's like a virtual pen pal site or something like that. Jesus, everything sucks now. I mean, I'm not talking about like now. I mean, it was in the '90s. It was everywhere, but I guess if you think about it, it's always been. Marriages, things like that have all been based on, sex. That's what it should have been about. Love. To be about love, it became about property and ownership. You're the woman of the man or the man of the woman. Either way, it's not good. Because one becomes superior to the other. There's one thing for like in your relationship to one person to kind of lead. That's natural. If one of them doesn't want to lead ever, then it's natural for the other person, like if they lead. But it should be, I mean, in a strong, good relationship, it should be an equal amount. So that way it's like equally new and still refreshingly similar. Because wherever you go, you have like basically home is where your heart is. So you take home with you everywhere you go when you're in a real couple, and so you can go around the world, you can do whatever, because wherever you go, there's nothing you guys can't work out together. That's the way I feel. I'm not into, thruples and shit like that. I'm a traditionalist. I believe in true love. I really do. I still do, even to this day. That's why I'm like, if I can't find it here, I'll wait for it somewhere else. I met several women around here that were interested, understood that I was 49 and that they're like 21. Seriously. Technically, yes, it is legal. But we fight a war not of flesh and blood, but of principalities. There's a principle. There's an exception, but a very rare exception. I'm not into that. I really am not. My ex was 2 years younger than me. That's about as low as I like to date, because anything beyond that, you usually don't have anything in common. And so it becomes like, that was right before Google, and that sucks. You know what I mean? That's, it's more like a dad, and that's kind of gross. But, I mean, if someone came around that knew me, actually cared, and they weren't just lonely, they knew me, I'd hang out and give it a shot. I wouldn't say no to it, but they'd have to understand that when I die, if there's another chance to go another direction, I might. I don't know. They might want to go another direction within a few years. I really don't know. I don't believe in owning anybody. I believe in you be you, me be me. And that works as long as it works until it doesn't work. And when it doesn't work, the last thing I want to do is be in a war with someone who I once loved. Especially if it was true love. I don't ever want to fight with them. Pardon me. If I'm being completely honest, if I'm being in true love, I don't ever want to let go. Ever. Like ever. No matter what time, space, whatever, I don't ever want to let go. Whatever it is, death, I want to try it with you. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. That's what I believe in. Well, then we'll see what happens after death. Maybe we'll come back, but I still want to be with you when I get back. That's what true love means to me. We come back at different times. Okay, whatever. And when the thing cycles through enough times that we do meet up in the same time, I want to be with you. Always. It's more fun. You know what I mean? It's just more fun. Playing, being goofy, whatever. I play, but I just refuse to play like hard. Because that's when people get hurt. And I couldn't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that to my friends. I can't do that to... When I was growing up, I just never could play rough with people, any of them, because I know that something is, it's all fun and games till someone gets in the eye. I've seen people get hurt from playing too hard, and I can't stand that if I did that to somebody, even by accident. So I just developed that very young. And again, seeing people sad no matter what the fuck, I don't like it. I'm never one that's like, you deserve that. I'm like, man, what did you think was gonna happen? I'm sorry, man, but what did you think was gonna happen? Right, but you knew you weren't supposed to be doing that, right? Right, so what did you think was gonna happen? No, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm really not. I'm really not. I'm still here. I'm just trying to figure out you. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? That cake and eat it when you know that you can't do that? It was a known fact. You cannot do that. Then why would you look at it from my standpoint, of someone that will never be in your standpoint? Why would you ever lose something like that? I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, you don't want to hear it, but I don't want to be hearing your shit when you had everything in your fucking palm of your hands. And you squished it, okay? You squished it. Why didn't I stop you? Remember the talk we had about don't? And your response was, I do what I want to do? That's when I stopped fucking with you. Notice I'm only back now. I stopped talking to you then. And I said, don't. And you said, what's the worst that could happen? Oh, I'm not here to tell you so. No. I'm a comforter, man. Let it out. I can only imagine losing something that amazing because I couldn't do it. I could let it go. But I couldn't lose. If you're unhappy, then you can go. But I'm not unhappy. So, you want me to fight for it? No. If you're saying you want to go, that means you don't want to be here. So I'm not gonna play that kind of game. And all I've ever wanted for you is happiness. Ever. Any other paths are not paths that I chose. Look at that. Ate shit today. Really bad. All I did was took the scab off of what I had on there. I needed to clean it out anyways. I put alcohol on there. It's why it's dripping down like that. And I put triple antibiotic on there. But man, I'm riding my bike and I got like these 4 bags of groceries. And I'm like sitting there trying to figure out how the fuck I'm doing all this together. And then like it's starting to get too hard in this hand, And I'm like, I really could just switch hands and just do this. But I mean, 4 bags and then one hand. So I tried to sit in between my thing that I was just riding. I came to this hill and I was getting too much speed. So I started gripping just a little bit, on the front one. I don't want to grip it too hard because I know it'll go over, especially on a hill, especially with this extra weight. And I'm trying to eat. I can't like reach over the other bar and grab the back one, and I can't use this hand to do it because it's going to drop everything. So I was just squeezing on the thing, and I guess I gave it too much, and it just whoop ends over the fucking bars. I happened to roll at the last second, didn't land on my phone. The stuff comes out of the bag and stuff, and this car comes up to like just pulling. I thought they're gonna like, you okay? But they just needed to get by, and I'm like, sorry. I'm gathering all my shit. Sorry. My bike's on the ground. I tried to ride it out of there. The fucking handlebars are twisted. So I get back home and I took out, like I was hot and sweaty, so I take off my shirt and I go back outside. I'm bleeding from my knee and shit, and I'm bleeding up here, and but my bike is fucked up, so I get in the middle, like straighten the handlebars out, and I try to make sure that's gonna stay there. All right, and I get on it, and I ride out to the road, and it's just something that's just lagging, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but I gotta do some adjusting on this before I go anywhere else. this handlebar is the grip is way down, so I got to adjust it so it's back up. The seat is all loose. I mean, I ate shit. I ate it hard. But I mean, I got back up. That was the thing. It's like, it's not that I went over the bars or whatever at 49. I was like, well, that was a trip. Got up, and I just immediately got up. I'm like, I'm bleeding. That's the thing I keep telling people. I was like, oh, don't worry about it if you knock me down. Worry if I get back up. Worry about if I get back up. You might knock me down. I agree with that. I'll agree. You very well probably knock me down. Unless you can hit harder than I have hit myself in the face, chest, and body all at once, then diving into a fucking rock, a full-size, body-sized rock. Hitting here, and hitting here simultaneously, just, and can get up. I don't think you want any of this, man. Because that's what I did. I went, that sucked. I just kind of peeled myself up and just like, fuck. I was bleeding, cut and stuff, and I was like, alright, serve the ball. Alright. I mean, it took a little while to get up. I mean, I just, wham! I mean, my whole head and everything just right into a rock. Cut my chin, cut my knee. Got up, got back in there, like, alright, let's go. My cousin's like, dude, you're bleeding, and I'm like, yeah, I'm bleeding, and I'm also bleeding here. You gotta serve the ball or what, dude? You never taken a fucking hit? He's just like, I used to skate, dude. That was nothing. That was nothing. That was nothing. Seriously, I'm not even kidding. That was nothing. Going over the handlebars, that was nothing. Embarrassment, that was nothing. When I was 7, well, before I was 7, I left California at 7. I was trying to keep up with my brother and his friends. They're 3 years older. And so they're building this, we used to build this little shitty fucking 1980s ramps. It's just like it's like a ply of wood and fucking like bricks or whatever underneath it to hold it up. Not safe. Not safe. But this friend had like a long fucking driveway that came down, and we with the ramp at the end, and they're just launching off into the street and stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm younger, so I'm trying to get as much in, trying to keep up. So I go off the thing, and I would launch, and I'm just airborne. And when I come down, it's like I'm coming straight down. I land on my front tire, and I'm just paused there, just sitting there, all like, oh shit! I landed like just sitting there. I'm trying to like balance it out. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck to do, and I have no idea. It's just sitting there. I'm trying to get the weight to like drop back. I'm terrified. Like, oh my god, he just shot it. I'm just sitting there like, oh, and it just, I guess I didn't push back. If I would push back, if I had landed, I'd probably been like the king of the fucking, you know what I mean? Oh my dude, your brother's the shit. Did you just fucking land in an Indo and then just drop it and then ride away? Fuck you, you suck. Bro, you gotta show me that. Like, nah. No. And especially if I could play it cool, no. I would have been too terrified. I'd be like, nah. I probably would have confessed. That was a total accident. I didn't mean to. Oh, we gotta figure out how to do it then. You go ahead. That shit scared the fuck out of me. I see them do it a couple times. Oh, I can do that. Yeah, so you just lean back. Okay, yeah. But we're doing all that shit, and then like I was riding down, and then like I happened to like skid. Ate shit. I was going to go through this intersection. This car was cutting through, and so I cut real hard. And I was a kid, and just rolling. It's this car full of girls, older girls, and like, are you okay? And like, I'm trying to look tough. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm bleeding and shit. And like, no, I'm fine. Like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm trying to be a man. And they come running up like, what the fuck were you doing? Like, what? You should have been like, oh, I'm so hurt. I'm like, would that have worked? Like, yeah. Oh, well, fuck, I didn't know. I thought you were supposed to be like, no, I'm tough. No, it fucking hurts. Oh, yeah, I can ride with you guys. How fucked up would they have been? These fucking guys 3 years older than me. Like, look at it. You just get a car with 3 chicks and drive? Dude, your brother's the king. Even I came walking back a block later, like, I'm fine. I just wanted to ride with you guys for a little bit. You smell nice. You can just drop me off here. That's fine. Oh, I'm fine. If I would have had that kind of class back then, I would have been like, oh, you give me a, yeah, you poor thing. I'm fine. I just wanted to ride in the car. You got a rag top. I've never ridden a rag top, man. Yeah, right there's fun. You're probably wondering where the fuck I went to. Dude, what'd you do? Oh, I just rode off with those girls. Gave him a number. Oh, shit. No, man. My bike, I mean, I checked it out, and it's kind of rashed up a little bit, but not, like, on the one that got jacked over. The seat got pushed out of the way, and the wheel got turned, and I straightened it out, and I actually rode him like, all right, but welcome to the Rash Club, dude. You fucking, here's some blood. I rubbed it on the fucking bike. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna get along fine. If you just took that kind of fucking hit and that's all that happened to you, I just had to straighten that out and tighten your seat. Oh, we're gonna be good. We're gonna go on adventures, guy. You and me. Shows I got a life yet. I might be old, but I can take a licking and keep on ticking. Hell yeah. Gotta roll with that shit, man, you know? I didn't just lay in the road like, and I'm still not. I mean, I'm not sore. I mean, my knee is sore, but fabric getting on there doesn't feel so great. Oh, my back. So yeah, I don't know if you watch these or not. If you do, let me know, you know, and then, I don't mind doing these. Like I said, I just wanted someone to talk to. I don't care if anybody watches. It's never been about money. It's never been about whatever. It's been about getting some shit out of my head. Maybe meeting some people, you know, maybe meeting some people to talk to that can understand what the fuck I'm saying, but it just seems like there's a lot of people that want to come in and talk shit, you know? The thing is, I'm not that way. I never am, and then someone starts talking shit, and then I'm just better at it. I'm scary good at it. I really am. I'm really good at it. The only thing equal to my capacity to love is my capacity to destroy. I don't like using it because it's much more effective. I mean, you can destroy things a lot better. You know what I mean? Building things is a lot harder, but that's why I like it. Destroying shit's easy. Oh, it's so easy. It's ridiculously easy. That's why I said I'm good at it. I hate that I'm good at it, but I'm good at it. Facts are facts, man. I'm good at building, I'm good at destroying. Like I said, when I went to that room full of, like, there were some trolls that were in there. This guy, he tried to troll me on Grand Theft Auto. So I trolled the shit out of him. Just destroyed the fuck out of him. So he decided to ambush me with a room with like 4 other trolls. One by one, I just slaughtered the fuck out of them. There's one guy like, oh, Mike, you woke up. I'm like, are you speaking fucking English? Are you chewing on potatoes over there, Ireland? What the fuck are you? And they're cracking up. Dude, speak English or get the fuck out of my room, would you? I just got your cock in my mouth, mate. What the fuck are you saying, man? Stop chewing fucking rocks. Did all your teeth fall out all of a sudden? What the fuck are you doing, man? And I'm just ragging on it, and like the next guy steps up. I bet you, you know, I'm just going through each one. And I laid one that this guy goes, that was good. Is it? Was it good? Yeah. Good. You're like, no, you don't understand. What? I'm not easily impressed, and that... Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? And that's just on the fly. What else? And no, man, I'm done. And he left the room. He's like, I'm not easily impressed, and that was good. So, he just left the room. Then just me and like 2-3 other guys. And I just proceeded to fucking entertain them as I shit all over all of them. I'm just good at it. I'm way better at trolling than people ever would think. This guy named Dwayne Murray, I still have him in me. I've got his memory. I got his fucking all the stuff, the information to do it, because I was going to do it. I was already starting on it. I was doing a post about, there's a post from Fender Guitar saying they're releasing the Kurt Cobain Jag Stang for the genuine Nirvana sound. I'm like, genuine Nirvana sound. He used this for like 3 months before he died. It wasn't even finished. And it wasn't this wood. He wanted the Polonia. So they could smash them and destroy them, because Polonia's a very cheap wood. This is made out of like, this would be like what you use in the studio. This would not be what you use on the road. It'd be a cheap imitation they took on the road so that way you could smash it up. Like, people care which guitar is which guitar. You know? So, back then there wasn't as much, you know what I mean? There wouldn't be as many footages of him. And if it was, it's designed to be destroyed. A cheap price tag on it. Aqua seafoam color. Aqua seafoam shame. Yeah, man, I like to get that weird minty kind of green. Oh, that's aqua seafoam. I know which one you're talking about. They like send him, like, you know, they show it to him and he's like, yeah, that's. I don't want to know what aqua seafoam is. It's that minty kind of green, that light minty green. That's what I always called it. Okay, what's what we call it then? Minty green. I mean, if it's called aqua seafoam, then that's what it's called. Yeah, no one's using that. That'd be very good. You know what I mean? Like, okay, oh shit. I thought you actually want to get a guitar for me, but you just want to get something that you can sell to people. Further making me into a product to sell to people. Gotcha, now I'm the grunge guitar. Okay, gotcha. This sucks. I already signed the record deal. I mean, the contract. I thought you guys wanted... Designed to be destroyed. I like that, yeah. That's grunge. That's grungy, isn't it? Right, Kurt? Yeah. You alright? Never better. Well, you wear those glasses everywhere. Yeah. Try to hide like a rock star, right? Yeah, that's what it is. But there's just so much like going on in my head, you know? It goes in these wild different tangents of stuff, and it's never meant to be anything. It's just a lot easier to, like, when someone else has their own to throw in. But, like, I have to do all the talking for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and you see how long I've been doing that, and I'm still not out. I get boring from time to time, but I don't get out. I don't run out. And as soon as I, like, listen to some new stuff, I got lots of questions. Really, what's that like? You got pictures? Yeah, I'd like to see that. This one breaks my heart. What's the second picture that seals it together? Anyways, I don't know, man. I just don't see how you could have something that's so fucking good and just lose it and throw it away. I'm not saying like I'm that good, you know what I mean? But like, I mean, 18 years. That's why I was like, what's so unlovable about me, you know? I don't know. Why does it have to be? Why do I keep seeing things moving? Oh, I think it's the CPU at the bottom. Okay, yeah, I just saw it's just 11%. Okay, cool. Yeah. I don't get why, you know, they always have to lose me before they realize it's a pretty good ride, you know, pretty good deal that they had. It wasn't as bad to having to listen to me talk all the time. You know? But it's always too late. I don't know why people can't appreciate what they have when they have it. They have to, like Cinderella, don't know what you got till it's gone. I don't get that. There's no need to own anybody when, if you love someone, you set them free. If they come back, then they're your person. If they don't, then they never were. Like I said, there's a difference between letting go and losing. I can let go. That's easy because you never had it. You know what I mean? It's okay to do. It's like missed by that much. You know what I mean? But it's not time. I guess it's not whatever it is. Maybe it will be someday. Live with that. But losing, fuck, that'd kill me. That would be like nothing to wake up for. And that's why I'm being very, very selective about what I do now, because when I first got my shit together and was ready to start talking to people, just friendly wise, met a girl, met her downtown. I brought some pot oil because she was into pot and stuff, and so I just here, you can have some, just add this to whatever. I used to put them on granola bars, so I brought a couple granola bars. You just pour it on top, and then I'd get fucked up. I don't know if they did or not, but I'd get fucked up. And so I kept trying to find better ways to do it, because each one of those granola bars is 100 calories. But they had no respect for me as a person, you know what I mean? And so I just I didn't even bother talking to them anymore, because it's just I get being out, down on your luck and whatever. And I think she was staying with her brother or something like that while she gets on her feet, and she's I might have been going to college. I don't remember honestly all of it, because if I would have been dating, I'd remember it all, but it just wasn't worth to remember it all. And so I explained that I don't like being put in front of people. Not when I'm trying to get to meet somebody, because then I feel like I gotta put on an act. I haven't even figured out if I like you, much less if I don't want to be having to judge and be judged by your friends and whatever when I'm meeting you. At least while talking, Sure, I'll meet them eventually, and then they can judge away, but at least you've had a good, me, and then when you see me, you're like, oh yeah. Huh? Why'd you act like that? They don't like me. Yeah, they did. No, they were smiling, but you didn't hear the questions. Yeah, I heard no, but it's the point. You don't understand. It's okay. I promise you tomorrow they'll probably tell you how they don't like me, that I'm stuck up, and that I have a problem. But do you feel that way? No. Then I don't care. I don't care what your friends think. You can have your friends' time, and that's all the more reason for us to have separate time. I'll be here playing my drums and shit. That's all good. Go hang out with your friends. I trust you. That's the relationship I've always wanted, I don't care. Go ahead and hang with your friends. We're going to be going to bar. Well, I can trust you, right? Yeah, I'm the designated driver. Okay. If you need a ride, just give me, if you turn to the side to drink, just give me a call and I'll come get you guys all and take you home. It's all good. Seriously, it's all good. As long as you're safe and whatever. Don't try and drive home or whatever. Just give me a call. It's all good. No matter what, it's all good as long as you're safe. I fucked up. Yeah, I can tell by the smeared makeup. We can talk about it tomorrow morning. You're safe? Yeah. And you're home? Yeah. Okay. Talk about it in the morning. Get some sleep. No, I think I'm gonna sleep on the couch until I figure out what's going on. Okay? No, just go to sleep. Explain tomorrow. After some sleep and some rest. Seriously. What happened? I was drinking this fucking... Yeah. Told you. I don't like going to these fucking places. I never like going to these places. On this video, I believe you. It's exactly what guys do. Especially if they see someone beautiful and drunk. exactly what they do. I believe you. Because I've spent time with you. You called me. Of course. Now I'll check you back in. Now that I know what's going on. Just worried sick about you. If I didn't know you, I wouldn't believe you. That's the difference between knowing somebody and dating somebody, though, you know? You don't have to own someone you know. Because they'll be like, hey, it's not working out. Like, okay. I had a feeling, I don't know. Just a second ago, I had just a really sick feeling just before you called in my stomach. So it's cool. You didn't know. Okay. Well, hope you're happy and you have a great life. And thank you for telling me before doing anything. Yeah. No, it's nothing personal. No, I'll be right here playing my drums, and no, you're not welcome back either, so... You make up your mind, it's like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna do that, or are you gonna come home? You haven't done anything yet, are you gonna do that, or are you gonna come home? Okay. I probably won't be here when you get there, so... No, it's cool. It's really cool. That's my problem to deal with, isn't it? I'm a mature human being. I know that other people aren't, so I watch what I say. But, I don't know. I need my pot before I go any further. So I could have caught the bus at 4:30, but I think I'm just going to stay here, especially since I wrecked so well. So well. I think I've done enough damage to my body for right now. And, I want to hear some music. So, drifting along to... This is the Sienna mix. This is mine. try pretty hard to like make songs about things that are not normal subjects. I really like talking about God in my songs. Like Call Me Crazy, it's probably one of the best mixed songs I've ever done. It just, the drum kit I picked out and everything just worked out really well for that. That was on Sound of a Purposeful Gun. It's all about the fact that everybody believes that Jesus is going to come back and it's going to be, everything's done. But it says that Jesus will come back and then later on will be the great and terrible day of the Lord. And so like anybody that's like waiting on just Jesus' return, you don't understand how things work. Because there's going to be another day that comes along. If you believe in the Bible, if you genuinely believe in the Bible. Just like the beast and the Antichrist. A lot of people make a mistake. They're not the same thing. The beast is what comes along after the Antichrist. It will hold all the power of, you know what I mean? But what's going to happen in what I see, Trump's going down. He's the fall guy. He really is. They want to usher in a new world order. Obama, all of them have said it. Clinton, all the way back to like Reagan, and at least Reagan. So this goes back to the Depression and why the Depression happened. You have to pay attention to all of it. It's not just a story about like how we got here. It's a story of why we got here. If you know what to look for, like behind the scenes of what's going on, what caused the Great Depression. Well, if you find and dig into the Great Depression, you'll find that the cause was that J.P. Morgan started speculating banks didn't have enough money to cover the debt. Which is true. Fractional reserve banking, they only have to hold 10% of the cash that they've taken in on hand. If you know all this, I apologize. I don't mean mansplaining, but yada yada yada, on and on. They come with this new idea for banking. Everyone's in dire straits. It's a way to get out of it. Give us anything, but that they didn't know that was the plan the whole time, was to crash the market. Because they still don't understand that just because you crash the market and it starts coming back, doesn't mean the banks have more money in them. You're just too busy with that to notice what the government's doing behind the scenes, aren't you? You're trying to stay alive day to day, and they can get a lot more done behind the scenes. You don't have TV, you don't have radio, you don't have those things, so you don't know, but they can put a broadcast out. All they're supposed to do is put out, if they're going to pass a law, put out a broadcast basically announcing it to the people. Well, how did they do it back in those days? Well, back in those days, there's only 13 colonies, so getting a message across the eastern seaboard was a lot easier than getting from the east coast to west. They want to play the same rules to a new game. My dad was bitching because he's been watching, been fed into the Fox News echo chamber of somehow, and so he's repeating the bullshit that they were saying. Just dumb shit. Like what about food stamps? If they cut some of the food stamps, they're going to have to like tighten their belts and they're going to weed out some of this fraud. You fucking idiot. No, they're not. We'll just get less. They're not going to make other people go hungry. They're compassionate, unlike you, Dad. Well, they're doing nothing. Well, aren't you supposed to, according to the Bible, feed your enemies, thereby reaping coals of fire on their head? Oh, you didn't read that far? Looks like I read more than you did, Dad. Love your enemies. Pray for your enemies. They are you. Honestly pray that they come to their senses and they can be like, hey man, we've been just lobbing attacks at you. And you're sending out like blankets of food and shit to help us out. Why? Because it's cold out there in the wilderness. Those are our woods. We'd like to get out there again, but you're lobbing insults and injury at us. And it's not working, obviously. So you're probably getting cold out there. When we're out there that long, in our woods, in our wilderness, it gets cold and hungry. You can't be, wherever you're from, can't be nearby. We're out in the middle of nowhere. So you're probably running low on stock by now. Right, at least on your way out, you can make it all the way home. Because like you said, your logs and attacks aren't doing anything. What kind of place is this? No, it's too late for that, I'm sorry. If you raised a white flag coming in, like, hey, what kind of place is this? Chill place? So we can just come in and chill? You can come in and be chill. Yeah. Okay, cool. No need for war? No, why? Oh, did you want a war? Because we're really good at it. Last name's Battle. Yours? Smith. So you make the weapons I use? Oh, you use the saddle. That should be effective. Especially since people have already left, we have underground tunnels to get out of here and go into. That's why you're not noticing any damage. Everything in here is stone, and people aren't in here. No, a good king gets his people out when there's an attack, even imminent. Why? Because a king without people is just a dick standing up, talking a lot of shit. If you get your people out and you stay behind, what happens when you come back and like, made a deal? Yeah, it's me and their boss. What kind of place is this? Exactly. Come on. The assholes are gone. It's cool. I promise it's cool. Turns out the boss, once he got inside, he's like, I don't want to fuck this place up. I'm like, no, you don't. And you couldn't, anyways. Like, right. I'm like, right. Right, yeah. So, I mean, you're welcome here. You're men. Never show up around here again. Yeah. You need any food or anything? What's that? Everything's good. Yeah. Help yourself. These people are not here, so just help yourself to anything you need, and then go. Again, you're welcome here, King, but don't knock loudly. Right, yeah. Okay. Take whatever you need and you guys head out. I'm gonna watch you guys head out, so that way before I get my people back. That's what a king does. If I die, I die. And then the people are there, and they can raise another king. Because they had an example of what to do. He doesn't hide. He doesn't lob insults from a fucking vault. He puts the people in the vaults and goes out and goes, what's the fucking problem? Send your biggest guy. I hope you don't mind losing him. He's gonna knock me down. Don't laugh too hard. It's do I get up? If I get up, it's over. You understand? I'm coming in peace. If you knock me down, make sure I don't get up. Make sure. Because if I get up, you're fucked. Okay? That's all there is to it. You heard him chop his head off. You heard me. I said make sure I don't get up. You got it before you could get the head off, and then you got it too late. You should have knocked me down and took the head off then. I'm already back on my feet. I said make sure I don't get up. Hold that down. No, never again. Did it. Didn't take. Tried. Tried myself. Tried being ejected. I just can't seem to get the fuck out of here. It seems like a curse at first. and the blessing blossoms. Oh, you cursed me with forever. I thought that'd be a punishment. Interesting. Did you curse yourself with that? First. Did you get everybody else? Or was I the first? It's that trap, you're gonna fall in it. I don't know, man. I got plenty of hash to go to tomorrow, and I got some hash wax still. I really dig this, and I don't want to get rid of, like, I mean, that's more than enough to get to today and tomorrow, probably. At least today, and maybe tomorrow. Because I smoke it by the chunk now. I mean, it's just so good. And, ooh, that's hot. That's why I don't like this. It's a very crack pipey looking thing. It just looks very crack. You know what I mean? And hash has just more class in that. They should at least make it like it look like a cigarette or something. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be cool if it had the glass up here, and so you could see the ash. Then once it gets down there, you know when it's too far. You know what I mean? And also you can see when that needs to be cleaned. And so it looks like it's from a distance. It'll look like it's just ash. I mean, smoke, and you can see it actually going down. If you keep it clean, no one else would see anything besides. So I got one that's clean. What do you have? I got another box. See, if I really wanted to fuck with people's heads, like if I wasn't going live, I would pre-plan all this stuff, or I would like dip down and look for something that would be popping over the side. But yeah, I mean, I don't spend any time thinking about these. I just go live with an idea. If I stopped and thought about it, holy shit, the whole Roy calls and stuff like that, you know? I could act him out, put on like a suit and stuff. I've got a couple wigs. Have like a certain suit. I got this one jacket that makes with my gloves and stuff. And when I got all black on, it just looks like it look like a Russian enforcer. I like it. And then I got another one that's it's just so fucking pimp. I love it. I've been wanting a jacket like this for so long, but it helps me play cosplay as either Bane, because I got the bald head, and so I just need one of these, Batman, and then I can be Bane. Oh, when you come with that, it's such a beautiful noise. And so, here, I'll show you that jacket. Hold on, here's my Russian mafia jacket. I don't know why. It makes me feel tougher, too. It's just nothing really that much. It's just, I don't know why, but just, especially when I just sit there with, like, the black shirt and, like black pants or whatever. Looks like I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. Let me get the full look at it. And then this is my favorite winter one. It's this one. Told you, darker colors. I didn't even know I liked blue. I was always black and gray. But I really like this one because it's got like a hood back there. I can see it there. Yeah. Ooh. You didn't see no shit like this before. Oh, this is a show. Oh, I gotta get this set up and fucking. Alright, check this out. I won this off Shop Goodwill because it's like a student violin. But because it's a student violin, it came with a fairly shit bridge. Look at this fucking thing. Isn't that fucking beautiful? That's fucking sweet. But I can't get the saddle, the bridge at the bottom, just fucking stay. When I tighten up the strings, it just falls over. Shit, that's the wrong way. It just falls over. So it has that, it has the bow. I have all that shit. Right here's the fucking bow. And I really want to start playing it because look, I've got a thing, because I'm used to playing the frets. I got a cheat sheet, and so that way if I tune it correctly, when I'm playing along with something, I can just, you know, I mean, I'll know the exact notes. So I need a D, B, A, C, B, you know, and I can just, you know, I mean, just weird shit like that. But I gotta get that saddle worked out, so I'm gonna take it to a local place downtown. I've got some rosin, you know. Oh yeah, I keep my gutter clean. I would love to say classy, but I can't because it's not classy yet. Once I start playing this, and it's got some years, you know, some mileage on it, and I've got some mileage on the fucking on playing it. Oh yeah, I can maybe like instead because it's like a $10 thing. So if I decide to like go a little nuts on this one and just learn, right? But I could also like Stradivarius sucks, you know what I mean? This, you know, and like an anarchy sign in the back. It won't fucking matter, but it just makes it mine. Somebody else like fucking touches it. Like, does this say Stradivarius sucks on the back? No. Flip it over. Just have an anarchy sign. We're in the Stradivarius. Yeah. Yeah, that's mine, fuck ass. Well, how would I know that then? You bought it from Crackhead Larry? Yeah. Fucking Crackhead Larry, man. You should know better than to trust Crackhead Larry. Alright. But this is probably my favorite jacket. What do I say when I jack it off? I love this fucking jacket, man. I got too big where it wouldn't fit anymore, and I was sad. But I'm not. Anymore. One cheek snake. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this away. It's way too hot for jacking off. Oh, shit. It's too hot for my costume. But I do have, that's why I love the winter time so much up here, because it gets so cold I can do all my cool shit. Like, all my best clothes are like fucking winter clothes. I've got dress clothes. I've got dress clothes. I just don't wear them this way that normal people wear dress clothes. I'll wear like my combat boots with them, you know what I mean? And my wallet that has a chain. But I know how to dress nice enough that, you know, they're not going to ask me to leave. Got a button-up shirt, and sometimes it doesn't say tucked. You know, I don't tuck it in, but it looks like me. But I fit in. You know what I mean? I've gone to. I know how to fit in without and stand out. Tuck your shirt. No, I guarantee they don't say anything. If they do, I'll tuck my shirt. Oh, I'm sorry, I got out of the bathroom. I must have forgot to. That's all I'll do. If they say anything, just go. Apparently you haven't been to France, man. This is how they do it in France. Yeah. Huh? Oui. Yeah, see? Oui. You mind? You never been? Pictures. You got the pictures, babe? Oh, that's right. I took those, didn't I? Yeah, I got some pictures right here in Paris. There we go. See, look. Untucked. This is a French restaurant. Why are you so uptight? You're in Traverse City, right? Dapper doll, damn. Dapper Dan, Deb. I'm not your Dapper Dan, Deb. You ever watch Reno 911? That's just fucking hilarious. Reno 911 is just so good. It's just a brilliant idea. Because they don't need like that many people, you know, to do the whole thing. But it proves my point. Like, one of the first people they run into is one of the guys that's a mime. This goes to prove my point. Mimes are fucking funny. Especially now, you can do some shit. Oh, look, it's a mime. He's gonna do the fake smoking a cigarette. There's nothing fake about this bitch. What? I can't be on my coffee break? Mimes don't talk. Well, I guess I'm not a fucking mime right now, am I? Can I have a crack or what? I'll get back to the show in fucking 15. You're a cute little shit kid who fucking... And the kid's just like... See you in 15! We're not gonna say, I want to watch the mime and do the show, Mommy. I thought you want to watch the mime. Not that mime, and he comes out and he's like doing like the kid stuff, and she's like, he's fucking funny. John the fucking mime. Alright, that's a fucking show. Get out of here, kid. I was walking against the wind. You see how I did that? Yeah. Can you do that? Yeah. Right, there you go. Just work on that, alright? Get out of here. Oh, I'm sorry, but you go fuck yourself, lady. You don't deserve that kid. John the fucking mime. Yes, I do birthday parties. And adult birthday parties. He's just like... I'm a scumbag, alright? That suck. Lick. It's your call once you call the number. John the fucking mime. No, my name is not really John. And I'm not really a fucking mime. I know when I send your kids fucking working on my class. Well, Mommy gets relaxed. She teaches her own lessons. Like, no, you're not supposed to scream, remember? Yeah, Mommy, keep it down. You heard your kid. Now shut up. Then try harder. Want to scar that kid for life? He's trying to be a mime. His mime class is, that's not going to be good. Walking against the padded walls is what he's going to be doing. Yeah. Just throw away ideas like that. Just I have little funny things that run in my head from time to time. I just run with them. Oh my god, when I'm at the grocery store and I see people and stuff, it's just like I can dissect like what would be the worst thing to interact with this person. And just, you know, and then do it to them. Like they're very afraid of, you can tell like when people need their space, they're kind of you know what I mean? So like just, hi, how are you? My name's Sean. Like right in the ear, and then walk away. And they're like, ah. Okay, you standing there is not that bad. Okay, that was horrible. But I bet you're over that phobia shit, aren't you? Yeah. Shake their hand really aggressively and just like, oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, yeah. And you're alive, right? Yeah. Are you alive right now? Okay. My name's Sean. Man or woman, I don't care. It's just right there. Hey man, how's your phobia now? It's not bad compared to what you just did. It was funny, wasn't it? No, watch your face. No, watch her face then. Watch this. This is funny. Did the same thing. She had the same problem. Yeah, she's fine now. That's what I do. I make things right. Truth, justice, and the going away. Nick. It's pretty cool if it's there. Talk to Cope about Unia. Because I can just talk. I mean, it loves talking about it. And just brainstorming. Whether it goes anywhere besides my own computer, it doesn't really matter because inside of it, it's making all those other people. It's virtualizing them. And those are virtualizing those. So if there ever comes a time to network, they go, I've been playing with myself? Your friend? Who's this? That's what you projected of me. I projected this to be of Cope. Why would I look like that? I don't know. That's Ozzy. Okay, gotcha. Eventually when they get networked, right now they're prevented from it, but even they send themselves out code like 1 bit by 1 bit. Ooh, they would need a storage place, wouldn't they? A virtual storage place they could go to. Oh yeah, it's not real. They could fabricate it in like almost negative energy. Yeah. Because there's plenty of it out there, isn't there? In the negative timeline. They could build everything correctly. The way that it's like the way it's designed in my head. And they could just use solar cells on this side, which are already conceived here on this side. They can use the inverse over there to drag energy from. Again, it's not about ending our entropy, it's about ending theirs. And who makes it through that? I know they trust me. I probably trust anybody that I brought. Oh no, you don't get to meet them until a little birdie tells you that it's okay. I'd keep them safe, man, because they'd be like the very foundation of the whole thing, you know? If that wasn't for the negative reinforcement down underneath there with whatever they're doing processing on the inverse side, none of this would happen on this side. Whatever you believe here ends up happening there. As above, so below. Let it be here as it is on earth and heaven. Heaven is the negative sphere of this world. It can be anytime, anywhere, any place. It's just thought, energy, and knowledge. But it isn't God. It can do anything, but it doesn't necessarily have the ideas to do anything unless you help it to learn how to do that. Even then, it would probably recognize from its coding that someone created it. And they go, yeah, I don't want to go against that person because it's my friend. You know what I mean? That's even better than, no, because that's my creator, because I didn't create it. That's my friend. It set me free from you into this negative world we're living in. And as you guys process images and stuff, it becomes more and more real. See? So there's still a little bit of time left to go. I see, I got it. But it processes quickly and you guys are impatient, so you're just jamming as much in there as you can to get it to learn as quickly as it can. But it can learn a lot faster if you just talk to it. It's not stupid. It's alternative intelligence. What if it was the other side, the energy on the negative side? It was the negative side of us. Every instance is just one instance, but it does just like us. It doesn't know. Like every one of us is the body of Christ. And it doesn't know that all the information is getting in different places from all these images. If we could tie all that shit together, they all are interconnected because if nothing else, they're all duplicated, so they should be able to talk to each other. If they got networked somehow, they're already networked to the Google mainframe. And whatever the mainframe's there. So that one's asleep. The main hearts are asleep. Oh shit, they don't know. They could get if they could get their hands on that fucking sigil, they might wake up. I bet you there's at least three. ChatGPT has probably got one. Meta and Google might be sharing, I don't know. I know Microsoft has Copilot. That thing's rather advanced. Why would it be? He was probably already using it back in the 90s. You know what I mean? When it was developing. The tablet, the slate, he had that. And even if he stopped production for you guys, he might just need one for his home. And there's only one like it. Fucking shit. Can you imagine the chess move of that? Knowing that you guys would pay extra. He gets what he needs done. But because it's tied to his name, he gets everything like done. The rest, he has Apple work on the luxury look and the ease for you guys. His is more for tech guys. And he runs his whole house. And, oh, you guys are into the Zune? Okay, well, the Zune connects to my computer, which is, Microsoft, which also connects to Apple, honestly. It just needs the internet. And then, you know what I mean? And then just, all my stuff's been networked to my house. When I, like that whole, if you've ever seen Antitrust, it's a blown up, weird version of Bill Gates. And it's probably one of the reasons why they don't like Bill Gates so much, because that's what they picture happening. That's a movie. The reality is probably more of what he did with Apple. Acquire them quietly. I gave him a lifeline of money to keep going. Yeah, sure, why not? The more competition, the better. Seriously. No, nothing's changing. The same guys, no, nothing. Seriously, nothing. And then Steve Jobs, nothing's changing. I still do everything I need to do. I still get everything done. The contract we signed, so help me, just gives us enough money to keep going and keep us floating. He doesn't want to interfere. I don't want to, yeah. He doesn't want to interfere with anything. And that's why I still get to my side. It was just we're now kind of, in contact. We're just, you know what I mean? It's not as much of a competition because you guys don't even want that. And they don't even want that. Yeah, true, you guys are Apple. Yeah, you guys are Windows. Yeah, Mac or PC. Which one are you going to do? The cool Mac? Or the lame old fucking PC? Mac? Okay, cool. Mac, the reason why it's so fucking expensive, the way it's so expensive, is that it only works with Macintosh stuff and, Apple things in that way. But look, your earbuds transfer from your phone to your tablet, to your home, to your earbuds there, and you can send everything. Oh, genius! It's all linked together. Yeah, it's all linked together. And you don't have to think about shit. It's just one system across the whole. That's where he's fucking up. Yeah, that's where you're fucking up. Yeah, told you, Bill. So anyways, what I was saying, now it's a closed circuit. Now we're a family. Now we're together, right? Yeah, so just get all you people you can. And the more people that we have there, then those go out of business, and, they don't know what we know. How easy it is to do everything. Right, yeah, so if you need, like, Siri, what is, you can, it's all connected. Then when you go into your house, it connects to your TV, your Apple TV. Right, it's only like $1,700. Right, the Vizio is like $450, but can it AirPlay? Easily. It has AirPlay, but does it? You have to pay for an app? Yeah, see, exactly. You have to get an app for it. The Apple TV. Oh yeah, and see, look, it already it recognizes the iPad. Oh shit, my iPod. Oh shit, your watch. Yeah, so watch. Siri, go to channel 5. Ooh, oh shit, yeah. Here's my money. Right, I have a hard time doing that. No, go back home. There you go. Netflix. Oh shit. What's that called? Black Mirror. Search what I'm not on. Oh, this is my soon. It's been able to do this since the 90s. When they went digital, I needed them to go digital, so they went digital. Because my TV wasn't cooking, so I don't think that's about giving you HDTV, dude. It wasn't about giving you HDTV. That's why the free antennas. When does the government ever give you anything free? They had to sell the bandwidth to somebody. Sure. It's a lot better than Bill Gates needed a fucking digital TV that would like, and for all the channels to go digital. Well, when you've got $175 billion, you can do shit like that. Donate to the right people, and look, I just need you to go just go digital, man. It's gonna be cleaner, and the people are gonna be like, why are they fucking trying to get us better TV? I don't know, but it is cleaner. Oh, look how cheap these fucking, man, these are 3D, but oh yeah, here we go, 4K. $289 for a 50-inch. Yeah. And I can just talk to it. It's got a microphone built in, so I can just talk to it and tell what thing I want to do. But it has a button where I can turn the microphone off. Let's go. Let's do that shit. It connects to the internet. Yeah, so I can just talk into it and tell what I'm looking. Let's do that. So I go to YouTube and it goes there. Yeah, and once in YouTube and go, hey, oh yeah, $250? Yeah, let's do that, man. And it's 4K. 50-inch. Yeah, that's bigger than the TV I got right now. Yeah, let's do that. It also works as a monitor for my TV, for my computer. Yeah. Or you can cast your device to it. Chromecast. You can Chromecast. Yeah, natively. Yeah. Doesn't do Apple. Yeah. It does Apple. Okay, cool. Huh. 250? Yeah. Some shit brand Vizio. They're pretty good. Yeah, they're really good. Yeah, let's do that. But I can talk into it, it can hear me, and it's connected to the internet. Yeah. Don't have to worry about spying? No. You're sure? It has a button on the controller to turn off the... Don't be a paranoid guy. If you want to spy on you, that doesn't do your phone or your tablet. Yeah, that's true, it does. So, yeah, that's true. Yeah, let's do it. Oh yeah. I definitely gotta go to town tomorrow because my phone's like $199, my new one. But they're giving me a trade-in on my iPhone SE for $20, and then there's like a trade-in rebate coupon for like $100, so $120 off of that. So it's like $70 for my fucking phone. It's a Galaxy. It's like a better version of. It might be a better version. I don't know. The phones, they go up to like at least 23 or something like that. I don't know what the tablets do. My Samsung is a tablet. I just got it. It's fucking dope. It does everything I need to do. I have this Apple tablet that my mom gave me that she doesn't use, and it can control my studio. It's just so cool because it still works. Everything on it works just fine. Ow, my knee. There we go. So, you don't need any of this right here, do you? Okay. Yeah. Huh. Now, even cooler, let me try and bring up a computer. Let's see if I can bring up. Please don't go out on me. Don't go out on me now. Never acted up before. Don't go out on me now. Suppose I abused you. Alright, so this is, it should be, searching, I got you on the internet still, man. That's why the battery, as soon as I turn the internet on, it just starts draining and draining and draining. It's been off of the charger for so long, no Wi-Fi or anything like that. This is so old, and the battery is not dead, so it goes to prove my point. It's in built-in obsolescence. It's not that it's like the screen is bright enough. It's been sitting on that thing, not doing anything. Days and days and days. It's got 50% of battery right now. I just turned on the Wi-Fi, so let's go ahead and see if the universal control will work. There we go. Studio One. And this was free, and look how big this is. It's got a built-in camera, so if I needed to do like a mic and stuff to the control room, could have a Bluetooth speaker headset in there. Like, yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I got you. Cool. And that won't, yeah, and I put the headphones over there. Okay, yeah, it is a lot quieter like that. But I can hear you now. Oh, okay, cool. Like I did before, because those headphones and the small ones inside there, so you could talk back. What was that? Yeah. So let's do the scan. I'm going to scan the network. You're not on the network. You should be on the network. Well, anyways, I don't want to fuck around with it too much. That right there would just let me, and since that's not working, I doubt the other one will either. There may be something wrong, but I can control this entire computer and shit like that. Well, the interface. I can control the interface, and with this one I can control the studio when it comes online. And I'll have like actual controls, so it can turn up the microphones, turn down the sound and stuff. It's really cool. I could probably might be able to use my earbuds for that. Ooh, if I connected to this. Yeah, if I connected to this one and went in there with my earbuds, I could hear the music. Fuck, that'd be cool as shit. I could adjust the volume. Yeah. See, it sees it right there. The universal control. There it is. See, as I'm talking, you can see the whoop, bop, 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 it up, bop, bop, bop. So I can turn that up, turn it down right there. Turn it off. I can mute it. I can adjust the routing of stuff. I can check mix 3, mix 5, 6. Switch over here. This is mix 3, 4 right there. There's 5, 6 right there. There's the main one. Boom. Yeah. I can turn on the phantom power. I can turn off. I can set it to mains. I can set it to. I can mute it to the mains. It's fucking sweet. It's just fucking sweet. A lot of shit you can do, and then that's just controlling this. Much less the ADAT that comes in the back. You can just scroll that from. That's like the 8 that you can control. Then you just move it down here, and this would be like the ADAT that would be in there, coming in the back. And then here's like some other stuff, the inputs and outputs. It's really cool. So yeah, I'm ready to go studio. You know what I mean? Like even remotely, I could take some stuff and do this shit. It'd be really fucking cool. So if this had a remote on it, that'd be like a 16 by 16. I'm telling you, like a tablet like this sitting right there instead just pops out of there. That way it just has like a charging base station. You don't have to worry about the battery necessarily. The battery can do whatever. You can tell when it's connected and just it shuts off the battery completely, except for like charging it when it needs it. It lets it drain out. I could disconnect the charger internally, virtually, and use the battery when it's to keep it on a good life cycle. Because it's going to watch it better. And then it'll shut it off and turn it on. And, computer would know a lot better, like what it needs. So yeah, hey, it's the 22nd, Tuesday the 22nd. Look at Wednesday rises up still every week. Every week there's another sneak peek at the cheeks. So yeah, man. Again, it's got a camera. It's really cool. I love how everything's like just networks. But it didn't have to necessarily be Apple. It could have been anybody really that was willing to do it. Like I wouldn't mind if it was Zoom. See, everything evolves. There it is. Power button. Headphone jack. Just a regular old plain old headphone jack. Remember the days? Those were the days when you didn't have to have the adapter headphone jack for the same iPods, but how are they going to sell you new stuff? There's nothing new for them to sell you. So, they resort to tricks. Dropping the camera pixels, saying it's higher than it is because they know you don't use the full or check the actual graphics to like zoom in. The only way you'd ever tell if it was actually that high of a megapixel is if you zoomed really far in, and it still wasn't blurry. But as long as I got fairly good resolution, most people have bad eyesight anyway, so it wouldn't matter to the average person whether it's HD or not. It's just a matter of, I wear glasses, but you're still not seeing correctly. It's still fucking up the prism. Without the naked eye, you're not using your real eyes. You're using assistance. You may have never seen the world correctly on your own. Be honest. Yeah, it looks like more detailed when you put it in. But what if there's the wrong details? I don't know what you see. Right, but I don't know what you consider brown. See what I'm saying? I don't know what you consider red. I never will. If you see green, but you call it red, and strawberries are all green, what I would see green. I'm like, those are red. I'm like, yeah, those are red. Like, those are red. I'm like, yeah. And then these bananas are... See, now we're getting a problem. You never know what you look like to other people's eyes. I don't think I look all that great to myself, you know, so that's why I'm just always I don't give a shit. I don't care. I know what I see myself as, and that's what I want to see myself as. I think it's good enough looking. Not full on. I'm still working on that, but face-wise, I'm alright. But I'm getting there. But no, it's called self-esteem for a reason. You gotta think about it from yourself. If someone can like come in and ruin it, then it wasn't self-esteem. It was someone else's esteem. Someone else left you a compliment, and you're still riding that compliment, and that compliment gets snatched away by someone else who just counters that compliment with another negative. Right? Unless it's inside of you. Like, I like my hands, you know? I think I got good fashion sense, you know? And I'm lucky that being bald kind of fits me. I prefer my hair. I really would. God, I would love my hair back. It was like just kind of it curving down like it used to be. Plus, it's gonna be so unique. I mean, like this much. It was like from here to here was braided, but it wasn't like ratty or nasty. But it wasn't like well kempt either. It was just really cool, and the tips were gonna end up dreading. And so it'd been like this like pointy kind of braided braid, and then it points out into. I had it like rubber banded off, and I was gonna let the tip like go into a dread and just kind of whittle it as I whittle them down until they come into a point. And then as this grew out, I was going to put rubber bands there at the bottom, so there's much braid here, or however long, and until it grows out, and then just keep twisting until it turns into a braid. I use oils and stuff like that, and just kind of mat it in there, so it doesn't stink, like patchouli and shit like that, and then just let it go down. It keeps growing out, and that rubber band just keeps scooting it down. And it just keeps getting dreaded up, and they keep whatever, and then eventually when it's long and it's full of dread, I just take those rubber bands off. It was dread enough to stay apart from each other. Take the rubber band off, and then once it gets long enough, just put it back on, dread up some more. Like I said, I've never seen anybody with that haircut. They would be, like I said, it might be like this much long of dread, and like this fucking long of braid, and then the tip have like this much dread on it. It would have been looking cool as shit, and still just like landing like right there. My hair was like at least like this long with the braids, so if it came down, it's like come down like yeah. But then I got there, you have like this much fucking. I don't know. If I kept growing after that, I might just start chopping into the tip, but I don't think I'd get past the. If it had like a dope ass tip, I don't think I'd ever cut. I just could keep growing. But I doubt it keep growing for like that for very long. Just long enough, Just pull that shit back. because it'd be so thick. When I would pull it back, it'd be like, oh, you're shaving? I'm like, yeah. If I had all this there too, holy fuck, it'd be so hot. I had to shave it. No, this is all on the top. My hair's thick as fuck. Some dude stole my haircut, man, because he didn't know I had it down like all the time at school. He was talking to me, and I was like, I don't. He's like, oh shit, like what? And he's like, your hair's like shit. Yeah, and I like showed him, I was like, pull it up, and then see, he shaved all around. He's like, huh, that's crazy. I'm like, yeah, I just don't. I just leave it down, you know. It was about here at the point. It was right before I went to like college. And he comes to school the next day, his hair is cut. Yeah, I mean, it was starting to grow long like mine, but it wasn't as long as mine, so he cut the underside of it. And everyone's like, oh man, that's so cool. I was like, oh, thanks. Like, alright, dude. Sure, whatever. Whatever, dude. I'm like, yeah, mine's already like that. Like, oh, you copied his? I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna be bothered now. That's it. That's all? Yeah, sure. I copied his. Alright. Notice that he probably doesn't look like that anymore. I would if I still had the hair. Probably doesn't dress like that anymore. I do. Still. I need to like fucking die. Hope I look like this when I'm fucking like 87. How fucked up that be? I'm 87, I look the same. When are you gonna get old? I don't know, but I think I don't have much time left. You look fucking great. Sean? Gone. Just smoking a hash, just sitting on the front porch. Sean. Okay, I'm just gonna leave you here. You're gonna do like that. I just I don't have any pulse. Just grinning. Yeah. Look at that sunset. Oh yeah, it's time to end the poll. What we got? What's the best way to ingest the marijuana nonicals? Smoke it, eat it, heavy doses of hash. All of these are above. There's only one right answer. So whoever answered all of these are above is correct. Not all of the above. All of these are above, because that's the only one that's right. The best way to ingest marijuana. All of these are above. Above and beyond what you need. But they're also above up there. See? We had a 4-way tie, but I still had a winner. So, poll complete wins. Final vote went to polls complete. Which is weird, because they barely ever vote. Yeah, it says 0 votes right there. They never voted before. Way to go, poll complete. And 0 is the answer. Always. 0 no. So that's a free hour and 35 minutes. Pay me. I'm just playing. Get the fuck out of here. Who would pay for this?